From the website, I'll point out 8 points of CRM integration that you may or may not have considered. So that phone number, when somebody phones that, they're automatically entered into my CRM. The number's in the system. If I can't pick up, they can leave a message. I'll get the contact details, I can add their contact details. But if I don't pick up, they get a message saying, hey, sorry I couldn't take your call. When's a good time to talk? Link to my calendar. Like, hands off. It's just brilliant. Now, I don't not answer the call, I do. But when I can't, that's what happens. Automatically added to your database. Like, how cool is that? So, tell us about your project. That's a qualifying form, and hopefully I'll be able to get to that as well today. So, 2 types of people come to your website. They might be ready to tell you about their project. Yep. So that's a qualifying form, and I'll go through that in a moment. A lead magnet is further down. There. Another opportunity to have an automation where they get valid information, answering their pain points, and building your reputation, your authority, getting them predisposed to do business with you. Make sense? Web chat, down the bottom right. As soon as somebody fills that in, again, they're automatically added to the CRM. They automatically get an automated response saying, hey, we'd love to be able to help you. To do that, we need to probably move that forward 2 ways, either filling in a form or setting up a meeting, what would suit you best. Then a minute later, form link goes out. Another minute later, another link goes to my meeting. So all of this is automated. 5-star reviews is managed from within the CRM. And schedule a meeting. So over here, anybody can schedule a meeting with me. It integrates with my calendar so they can see my availability. You'll never be able to book a meeting with me on a Friday afternoon, by the way. It's blocked out, done, got to have a life. So it integrates with your calendar. Automation. Now anybody that's booked a meeting with me knows that they'll get a 48-hour reminder, 24-hour, 1-hour reminder, 5-minute reminder. Guess what? I don't have any no-shows. And if for some reason something happens and they have to cancel the meeting, they automatically get a response saying, hey, notice you had to cancel your meeting. We understand life happens. Is now a good time to reschedule? All automated. Yeah. So can you see how the value it adds to your business? It's making you look much more professional, much more organised, but it's saving you a truckload of time. And why are we doing all this? Come on, people, work with me. Oh, God, you're finally getting it. Okay, so let's qualify people. So this is my Project Insights form. Initially, I just had a detailed where I ask 101 questions. I'm a very high attention to detail person, if you're not getting that already. However, not everybody was filling in the form. So I created a simple one over here. And a lot more people are filling that in. Yep, so I've given people multiple ways to do that. Now, here's the thing, that not everybody wants to fill in forms. I know I don't like filling forms, and I'm asking people to. Yeah? So what I do now, there's an automation behind that will trigger a reminder in 2 days if they haven't filled in the form. Say, hey, don't forget, for us to be able to help you, so we're better prepared for our call, we need this information. Yep. And then a couple of days later, another email goes out again, but it's also suggesting a triage call where I actually get on the call to walk them through that. So that's boosted our conversions, yeah? Now, this is what the form looks like. Now, when you do a form, you know what it's like when you get to a web page and there's a form and it's about 3 foot long. You're going to fill it in? Yeah, no, not going to happen. So you need to add pagination where there's just little sections at a time. So we had an inquiry the other day. You might remember this guy. Everybody thought he'd gone. He's not. He's back. Right? And as soon as he inquired, well, I can see exactly where he's been on my website. So this is the activity channel. This is the communication channel in the back end of the CRM. This is all the contact record, yeah? So he inquired through the chat widget, and this was the automated message. Compare your schedule to mine. Never say book a meeting, by the way, because it comes across as quite arrogant. You say compare schedule or something along those lines. It automatically created an opportunity. So I will never have any leads fall through the cracks, ever, because it's automatically added him as an opportunity. Now, good old Elvis, I am going to send him an email. I'm going to pick from a template, and it's Project Insights. Remember, he's just inquired. I don't know anything about his scenario, so I'm going to use this template message. But what I'm going to do first, because we still need to foster the relationship, right, is I'm going to quickly call Elvis. Elvis, your phone was supposed to ring louder. Spoiled the scenario. He's got a haircut like Elvis, right? Hi, Elvis. Hey, look, I'm just stepping into a meeting. It's Peter Butler from Smarter Websites, Smarter CRM. I got your inquiry. Thought I'd send you an email, but I thought I'd give you a quick call first. Expect an email from me. Okay, good. Bye. Okay, so you would normally do that a little bit longer, but rushing. So I've made a personal touch. I've selected an email template and boom, out it goes. I'm now going to go down to here. So I'll just close that section down. I'm now going to go down. He said if everything goes well. And because maybe he'll reach out, maybe he won't. So I'm going to add a nurture sequence. But it helps if you spell correctly. Project Insights required. This is that nurture sequence that I told you that I could send. It's already pre-designed, so I just select it from a drop-down. Easy peasy. Now, I know he needs a website, so I'm going to add an opportunity. He's already had an opportunity when he came in, but now I know what he wants to buy from me because he's filled in the Project Insights form. I'm fast-tracking it because of time. Yeah? So can you see how by having systems and automations and stuff set up that it's going to make your life a lot simpler? And when it's set up, it's set up. And what happens is over time you think of another thing that you can add. And you go, oh my God, I can add that. And then you build this frigging machine. It's just absolutely quite amazing what I've got set up now. So all of that data is going to be in the contact record. So I can see it. I'm starting to really resonate with this guy. I'm understanding his needs. So in that Project Insights email, I didn't show you, the request further down is a link to my calendar. So what happens most times is they fill in the form and they automatically make an appointment with me. And I didn't do anything. Like, it's just a beautiful thing. Let's see what Elvis had to say. So, what does he do? He gyrates his hips and makes the women sweat. Okay, somebody's got a warped sense of humour. That would be me. And I go down here. There's lots of things I didn't bother getting filled in. But he set his budget at 3K, right? And we asked the question, okay, 3K, but how much under 3K? So it's 1K, but he wants to build a multi-million-dollar business. Not really going to work. So then, as you can imagine, I have another email. I can send him an SMS too, by the way. So Project Insights, tight budget, needs versus budget. So I've got these different templated messages that I can send depending on the scenario. Now I can edit these on the fly as well. But again, can you see the sophistication here? So, you know, the budget you've set is adequate. We can get you online. If the budget was higher, and then I won't run through it now because we're short on time. We started late. But in the scenario, he was going to reply and say, well, I just picked that number because it was arbitrary, but I got a friend who told me about you and you did it for 5K, so happy to extend to that. So already I'm resetting the rules of engagement. Now, I'm going to go over to presenting. So me and Elvis have connected. I've done a presentation. How many of us have got presentation flyers, folders, display things in paper? Yeah, a lot of people have. Have you got it online? Because you should have. Why would you not have? Like, it just makes sense because you can take that stuff online. So when people come to us, they either need more traffic, website or a better website, CRM or a marketing plan. So I can walk them through that, yeah? There's our 3 levels of website. These are modules, blah, blah, blah. Talk about hosting, managed support. So my whole presentation is done online, because how good was COVID to us to get people to go on to Zoom, right? It was a game changer for my business. We were doing Zoom for years, and now people are more accepting of it. So it's a wonderful thing. But then, so I've done a presentation to Elvis, and then I'm going to send him, clear that one. I sent him the proposal. I'm going to send him the proposal. About CRM maybe. There's the template. Send that through to him. I'm now going to adjust his opportunity to not be monitor, because he wanted a CRM, for argument's sake. And so now that has been changed to that, so I will track that in the opportunities. And then I can quickly, so I've sent him the proposal, I've changed the opportunity. Now I want to follow up, because what happens when you send out a proposal? You wait and you hope the phone's going to ring, right? Well, why would you not be educating your client about the merit of doing business with you? Hey, not sure if you saw these client reviews of ours, just thought I'd show off, or whatever your language is. And you're just sending them a link to your testimonials, yeah? The next thing is, for us, we use project management workspace. That way, we all get the same communications. Nobody gets missed out of comms. That's an important part of me educating my client. That's a part of my proposal nurture sequence. Now, I think I've got 17 stages, and at step 5, I actually ask for the business. Hey, not sure what's happened. You were very keen. You know, are you ready to proceed? And at step 5, that's where I get all the responses. People say, oh, sorry, waiting for a check or whatever it is. They justify it, so they know it's a personal email. Oh, and by the way, I've recently, so I've got this whole series, proposal nurture sequence, which is educating them. I get really good conversions. And earlier this year, I did 2 presentations, put them into the proposal nurture sequence. They went to the end and they didn't respond. I was like, what? This is weird. I thought they were dead certs. However, then I created this manual email, which is, do you want to do a session to rescope your website or your online marketing? You're pretty keen. You know, we can nail the design and ideal customer journey you're after, but you've gone dark on me, right? I sent that out to these 2, and I both got responses within 24 hours, and I landed both of those gigs, just because I'm refining everything I always do, yeah? Now, we can share this with you if you're a CRM client, but something else I wanted to then show you was client online profile form. Why would you not use your website and your CRM to get the data that you need to get from the client? Why would you then not show them how the journey of working with you is going to go? So this is the process, working with us. This is how we work. And we've also added a rules of engagement. This is just to help set the stage by making sure we deliver on budget in a timely manner and fulfill your expectations so you become a raving ambassador. So it's all a part of setting the stage with the client. Does that make sense? So it's from client acquisition right through to onboarding the client.